Hey there, Carl. How are you? My name is Ashley. I know you were in contact with Teresa a little bit ago, and I'm making this video for you to show you just how you can maximize your traffic online, ultimately beating out your competition, taking their spot in Google, and getting their traffic from taking their spot. I'm not trying to waste anyone's time, so I'm going to try and keep this nice and short. If you do have any questions at the end of this, reach out. I'd love to talk some more. With that being said, I'm just going to jump right on in. I'm going to start with your current website. I like how you have all of your services listed. I love that. Your phone number. When it comes to having a website, it's all about, first off, how user-friendly it is, how easy it is to navigate, and being able to cater to every type of possible customer who's going to be coming to your website. So, for instance, when somebody comes to your website, they don't want to have to scroll and dig and click just to see if you even come to the area that they're in, let alone if you offer a service that they're looking to get. So I would suggest having a locations or areas we serve type tab just to make it that much more user friendly. I would suggest having multiple click-to-call buttons. It just makes it, again, that much easier. People don't want to have to memorize numbers nowadays. I would suggest having a form submit. They're good, first off, for conversion rates. And second of all, again, catering. It's all about catering. Some people, they want to call. Other people, they don't want to talk on the phone. They just want to fill out a form. But first thing I notice you're missing is content. You're lacking content, and it's all this that I have highlighted is what's considered content. Google likes to see right around 1,500 words of content, so that's definitely my first suggestion is to go and get some more. Fit in some keywords that you want to be found for. Because look, if I want to be found for roofing Charlotte, North Carolina, I'm going to have that as a header. I'm going to have that somewhere in my description, and I might even save a picture as that. So definitely go and get more content. But look, like I said, I looked up roofing Charlotte, North Carolina, and these guys from the organics section are your competitors. Now, I'm going to show you how to beat these guys, but if we look at their website, it is a little bit more up to date, a little bit more user friendly, and just kind of caters to the customer a little bit more than yours. I would suggest a little either website revamp or something, because this website looks like it was perfect at one time, but with how everything's changing and how everything did change, how important the internet is and how important it is to have your website represent your business. At one time, I'm sure this did represent you, but it looks like with the work you've done, it looks like you've outgrown this website. But coming back to theirs, the first thing that they do have a lot more of than you is content. But the thing with them is they're not considered an authority because they're not at that 1,500 word marking that Google likes to see. And that's good for you because that means if you're to go and get, like I said, 1,500 to 2,000 words of keyword-rich content, place this on your homepage, you'd already be beating these guys out as far as content goes. Now, I'm going to come back here and I'm just going to break down Google for you. So up here, as you can see, are the Google Guaranteed Ads. I'm a personal fan of these, as well as a lot of others are too. Google will guarantee the job up to a certain percentage, and that's in terms of money. So the conversion rate for these are pretty high, and that's obviously good for you because you're only getting charged for calls. Now, as I'm sure you're well aware, most of the time when people are calling, they're more prone to actually making a purchase rather than filling out a form submit like I was talking about earlier, where they just want to know more information. So I'm definitely a fan of them. Now, as far as the local ads, if you set them up correctly and really tailor them, then they can benefit you. I'm a personal fan of these rather than the local ads. Whatever one you go with, if you go with any, they have to be perfectly tailored to you, to your area, the search volume. There's a lot of keyword research that goes into it. It's not about just throwing it up and, connecting a card to it. No, that's how you waste money, and we're not about wasting money over here, especially hard-earned money. We spend your money, and we spend our money wherever we need to get you in the places that you need to be to start seeing more traffic and to start getting more business. We are not about wasting money. So coming down to this next section here, this is the GMB, Google My Business, and getting in here requires having citations. Now 40% of traffic comes to this area, so it's really important to be in this area, somewhere in these top three. it's really important to be somewhere on this first page of Google, all across Google. Because look, this is your, these are your competitors for this specific keyword search. If I were to type in any other service that you offer and any other areas that you serve, you could have completely different competitors. So we need to get you on this first page Google, all across Google, for all of the keywords that you want to be found for. But my suggestion in getting in this area would be find out all the different directories Southern Star Roofing are listed in. List yourself in those, as well as like 300 more. Because look, whatever your competitors had to do, whether it's GMB, organic, or any other keyword search, you're going to have to do that same exact thing and then some. Because we want to get above them, right? If we're to do exactly what they did, then you just be level with them. We want to get above them. So definitely go and get some more citations. A citation is just your business's name, address, and phone number listed across the web in different directories like Yelp, Angie's List, stuff like that. But moving on down to this last section of Google, which directly deals with your website, getting in here requires having relevant backlinks. So now keep in mind I said relevant because not all backlinks are created equal. You don't want a Pizza Hut linking back to you. It's not going to be as powerful as having another roofing company or decking company, something like that, pointing back at you for the most effectiveness, because Google knows you're not a pizza company, you know? So getting in here, we need to beat out your competition in every aspect. We come to a paid tool I pay monthly for. We're currently looking at your stats, which you have nothing all across the board. So this tells me, at first I thought maybe you had a new website, but no, you just don't have anything done to your website. You don't have any of the key factors that Google is looking for. Google does not think of your website as trustworthy or legit. Your backlink profile is almost near existent. There's nothing. No, and because of that, you're not getting any traffic to your website, and you're also not being found for any keywords. But if we come over to your competitor, we can see that they have a little something, but not much. They just have more than you. Someone needs to take these spots, and they just have enough to where they can take those spots. So look, if these backlinks are strong enough to get them in the spot that they're in, then they're strong enough to get you there too, right? So I'd go and I'd get these backlinks and I'd get them pointing back at you. Now look, once you beat them in content, you beat them in backlinks, you take this spot that they're currently in and you start seeing that traffic that they're currently being read at. They're currently getting 427 people to their website monthly. That's a monthly number. That's a lot of traffic you're missing out on, and I hope you can truly see how valuable it can be being on this first page of Google. Now look, these are all the keywords that they're being found for. 150 people are going in that Google search bar. They're typing roofing company, Charlotte, North Carolina, and out of those 150, 60 of them are directly going to their site. That's a lot of traffic you miss out on. First off, by not having these keywords, and second of all, by not ranking for these keywords. Because it's not as simple as just taking these keywords and placing them in your content. You need to have power to these backlinks in order to rank for them. But yeah, 60 people going to their site off that one, 57 off that one, 45 off that one. Let's say you were to land 20 out of these 45 and you get $1,000 per job. That's $20,000 off just one keyword. You do the math if you were to have all these keywords and if you were to rank for these keywords. So look, reach out. I'd love to talk some more. There's a lot of business to be made. There's a lot of people to be helped. It's just not going to happen being on the 4th, 5th, 6th page of Google. As you can see, you're not getting any traffic because you're not on Google right now. Well, you are. You're just on the 5th, 6th page of Google. So you're not getting any traffic, and you can see what being on the first page can do for you. I have the tools, the means, and the knowledge to get you in these places. It just takes you wanting to take your business to that next level to get you there. So reach out. I'd love to talk some more. Yes, it's nice to have word of mouth business, but we want to target the people who are new to the area or who have been working with one of your competitors for the past 10 years, found out they're being overcharged, whatever the case may be, and now they need somebody else to work with. We want to target them, and I know how to do it. I know how to get you more traffic and more business. reach out. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great one, Carl. Bye.